I like that.
I got
sending a subliminal message there.
Yeah.
I got an off the wall question for you. Have you ever hung out with the Hogan kids at all?
When I was younger, and I traveled with my dad quite a bit, going to the different WrestleManias and Raws and all that stuff. And me and Nick at one point hung out for a little bit when we were about maybe 10 or 11, just in the rooms, doing our skateboard tricks in the locker room. Well, everybody.
All right, fuck it. That's a really good question. Here's the deal. Everybody's blowing up our combat chat. I want to know if you and Brooke Hogan ever hooked up. Because there's only so many good-looking kids that can hang out there. You're one of them. She's one of them. I mean, it just makes sense. Your parents are pro wrestling icons.
No, it's just never happened. It hasn't gone down that way yet.
Tell the truth. She's just too big for you, huh? She's a tall girl.
She's a very tall girl, but that's okay.
She scares me too. That's a shame. I think that would have been a great story to break here on the show, that you were having sexual relations with Hulk Hogan's daughter. Because I immediately would have got up and left.
All right, cool. Well, hey, man, it's been great having you on the show.
I really appreciate you guys having me. Thanks a lot.
Letting the fans get to know you a little bit. You're going to be fighting April 3rd again, 145-pound division. It'll be on Comcast and hopefully some other internet stream for those that don't have Comcast available to them. That's the Sport Fight production. The promotion out there run by Matt Lindland. Best of luck in your fight.
Thank
hopefully
you,
we can catch up with you again, Colt.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
You.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hey, good job in raising a very polite kid too.
Very polite, yeah.
Thank you very much.
He didn't. He definitely. I know he was around in the heyday when you had lots of money to burn, and he was raised in that middle of that, so he definitely didn't get the spoiled kid syndrome.
Thanks, man. I love him. I love him to death. I'm such a marshmallow for my kids. I am. The story he was trying to tell was finally the girls ganged up on me. Guy come to the door. Why don't you come on back to the office here? I say, let me ask you something. Supposing that you worked every day of your life for 3 years to save up enough money to buy this beautiful black pickup truck with the chrome lights on it and the chrome fog lights on it, and finally you bought that truck and you drove to the shopping plaza to get some flowers to go get your girl, and when you came out somebody had gone and took a key and ran it up and down that truck. What would you think? He says, I'd kill him. I said, don't key my daughter. Have a good time. Have a good kitty, we're going to the drive-in. That's my wife. And finally the girls got together because they couldn't get a date. And that's that story.
You got 4 kids, right, Roddy?
Yeah, that's my second oldest daughter. That's Ariel Teal. She's a graduate from the Academy of Music and Dramatic Arts, and she's a working actress right now in Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And my oldest daughter, has given me 2 beautiful grandchildren, and works at a gym, manages a gym, a sports fitness gym called LA Fitness. And then I have a 14-year-old daughter that I just took over to England. Man, I don't know, you guys, you get me talking about my kids and I'll bore you to death. But I brought her over to England. There was a promoter who wanted me there, and it was just her and I, and, we went to Hairspray, and she's just a beautiful little girl. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. My wife of 26 years. It's the only reason I'm alive, without a doubt.
All right.
Stupid bear story.
The bear story,
yeah. I gotta know this.
That was Goz's question about the bear. You want to add anything to that, Goz?
No, it's just I had heard this rumor kind of around, and as I was doing some research, and to be honest with you, I mean, I saw what you did to Jimmy Snuka, and I saw They Live, I saw that fight, so I'm not really trying to get any trouble, so I took out an insurance policy.
Bubble gum. Bless your heart. So this way I don't run out of bubble gum.
There's some bubble gum, right? There's no need for ass kicking.
Really good.
But basically, I heard this rumor that you had actually fought a bear once. Is that true?
Yeah. I'll tell you this stupid story. When I was 19 years old, I was in Olympic Auditorium, and I'd won the light heavyweight championship of the world from a guy named Fujinami. And so, I kind of had a big head, and I had a black Cadillac leased. And I had a girl on each arm, and those days I had 3 arms going, man. And the promoter's saying to me, he's saying, hey, Piper, tomorrow you're wrestling Victor Bear, and I don't care, I'll fight anybody, and boom, off I was running. And next day it was Fresno, California. I was late, and I come bouncing up the stairs, and I come around, and you can look this up on the internet. I come around, and there's a 650-pound bear, and in his paws, he's on his back legs, and he's chugging a pint of wild turkey. I kid you not. And I'm late, and the promoter's yelling at me, and he drops a wild turkey, and he gets a Coca-Cola chaser, and he does that. And so the guy, the trainer, starts telling me the rules of wrestling a 650-pound bear. And he said, this is Victor, like, hi, Victor, I'm Rod. You know, like you need another name, you know. And so this is what the guy says to me. He says, now, Victor's front teeth have been taken out for your protection, he says, but the back teeth are about 2 inches long, so if you get your finger back there, Victor will bite your finger off. Now, don't hit Victor in the snout because he don't like that, or a fur pull, because what he'll do is he'll take his paws and he'll break your neck. Let me get this straight. I got a drunk bear. It's going to bite my finger off and break my neck. And I'm looking at the promoter. I'm getting $25 for this. Yeah, and obviously the bear doesn't know I'm the light heavyweight champion of the world, nor does he care. So I'm watching this bear, and there was a friend of mine, Jay the Alaskan York, big 6'5", 12-foot bullwhip around his neck, buck knife, lineman boots, and I'm looking at Victor, and I'm just watching, trying to get Victor to the ring, and he's patting me on the bum, you know, and he keeps patting me, and so as the trainer goes by, he goes. The only thing I found entertaining about this was, as he goes by, the trainer says to me, now, Victor don't like standing on his hind legs lest he's drinking. So, and he had a 4-foot stick. So when the bell rings, I'm going to jab Victor in the ass with this stick, and that'll bring him up. I bet you that will. Can you get underneath him? Yeah, all right. So he's going to the ring, and Jay's hand's still on my ass. Hey, Jay, go away. Go on. Come on, Jake. You know. He goes, and he leaves. So that's time. I go into the ring, and the bell rings, and jab. Victor comes up. I get under Victor. Now, do you know if you've wrestled a bear? Because the only way you can win a wrestling match is to pin their shoulders. A bear ain't got no shoulders. You don't realize that till you're there. So bears are natural wrestlers now. So this bear inside arm dragged me, and I landed down on my tummy. Now, I got to bring you back to Jay York. When Jay York was patting my bum, what he had done was he had taken a quart of honey, and he had rubbed that all of my trunks and on my kilt. And,
no.
And I had no idea. I'm so scared. I'm stupid enough to. I'm looking at this bear like, how can I beat it? You know, special kid I was. And so I get in there, and Victor inside arm drags me, and I go on my tummy, and Victor smells the honey, and he gets down there, and he's got my trunks, and he's licking the honey off my trunks, and he's half sitting on me. He's 650 pounds. And I'm doing everything I can to get out, and I guess Victor runs out of honey on the trunks. So now Victor was also declawed for my protection, and he starts pulling my trunks down. And he's going for honey. I guess Victor feels the deeper in the hive, the more the honey. And then I got 6 inches of bear tongue and 8 inches of bear's snout up my ass. Look at that. I'm fur pulling, snout punching. I'm crying, and the people think it's part of the show. They just having a great time. And I guess they must have got a special on the Jack Daniels because the trainer was asleep in the corner. And finally, they had to come in and jab that bear. And I went to get out of the ring, and my trunks were pulled down to my knees. And there I was in my birthday suit. And just when you think nothing else can go wrong, I'm trying to get him up and get out, and my boot catches the second rope, and I do a header, and I knock myself out. There I am, naked. Victor's in the ring, pulling on a pell-mell. He's at a banquet, and that's that stupid-ass bear story.
They didn't read the rules to Victor. He didn't attend the rules.
Well, I guess Victor had his own rules, and his last name is Barry. The bear's last name, but it's like something like Beery, and they finally had to kill Victor. Found the trainer's wife that particular time of the month, and he mauled her, and and they shot Victor. But Victor, you can find Victor in the internet. You just don't ever want to wrestle.